In today's video, we're going to take a look at two of the top neighborhoods in Gilbert, Arizona, or at least what I think are two of the top neighborhoods in Gilbert, and that is Power Ranch and Agritopia. And hopefully by the end of this video, you can determine which of these neighborhoods do you think will be the right fit for you to call home. Welcome back to the channel. It's Rich Brecklin, your Arizona real estate agent with Real Broker. Now, if you're looking to relocate, make the move, call Arizona home, please, or reach out. My contact info is below. Follow me on Instagram, get to see what my wife, daughters, and dog and I love to do every weekend and just really experiencing Arizona. Power Ranch and Agritopia, both are great choices. Now, when it comes to choosing one over the other, it really comes down to what it is you're looking for in a spot where you call home. Now, first, when we talk about Power Ranch, we're gonna go over some of the features of Power Ranch, and then we'll touch into Agritopia and then kind of compare the two. So Power Ranch, one, it is much larger than Agritopia. Really located southeast Gilbert area. Some people say the heart of Gilbert. I really don't know if I would call that the heart of Gilbert, but it is in a relatively good location as far as getting on the 202, easy to navigate, easy to find, and a lot of amenities around. But the actual community of Power Ranch, it is a master plan community, about 22 years old, give or take, and there are over 7,400 homes, over 2,000 acres, and over 200 acres of open space. Now, one reason I really love Power Ranch and why we chose to call home are the two catch and release fishing lakes. So if you are a resident of Power Ranch, you get to use those lakes. Now, it is catch and release, but it's nice to have that in your own community. Now, in Power Ranch, there are 10, 11 different neighborhoods within Power Ranch. And what I love about these neighborhoods is each has its own unique park right there. So depending on what neighborhood you live in, and then that determines what the park is like where you get to call home. Also in Power Ranch, there are two community swimming pools. So there's one that my kids call the creature pool, more of the kids set up, a shallow area. It's got some of the water features or whatever. And then there's also the bigger pool, which I believe is heated, and I think that has a lap section, but just a bigger pool. My kids usually don't like that one as much. They like the creature pool. And then if you live in the Knolls part of Power Ranch, which you have an additional HOA fee, they have their own private pool. So pools, lakes, all great things. Another huge pro for Power Ranch, at least one of the amenities, is the 26 miles of walking trails. So my wife and I would talk all the time, like, how long do you think we'll stay in Power Ranch? Where would we go? We even talk about Agritopia, and one thing we would miss are those walking trails, really, sidewalks. But you can go all over. You can, go back in the green belt, and then the sidewalk, and then walk the dog, take the tunnel, go under Germain. So that is a huge, just a nice feature to have. Another great thing about Power Ranch there's two schools in Power Ranch. So you have Power Ranch Elementary and Centennial. So it's great if you live in that community and have your schools right there. It really helps with that community aspect, the community feeling. Now, when it comes to homes for sale in Power Ranch, again, there's more homes, so you're gonna have more homes available typically than you would compared to Agritopia. And you can find your townhomes, there's apartments, your smaller homes. They also have some very, very large homes selling for over $1 million. Now, right now, your average home price in Power Ranch, the sold price, is in the 500s. Now, again, that varies depending on what we're seeing in the market, but your home that you're gonna buy in Power Ranch is gonna be slightly less money than what you would pay in Agritopia, and we'll get to that in a second. You have a lot of different styles of homes. You can even find some homes with basements in Power Ranch if that is something you are looking for. All in all, Power Ranch has a ton to offer. I've done quite a few videos talking just about Power Ranch in general, so if you want those, let me know. I'll go ahead and throw a link in the description. But now let's move over to Agritopia. To me, it is just a unique neighborhood and really celebrates the farm to table lifestyle. And that's because of the history of Agritopia. Agritopia was originally founded in 1927 and was originally a homestead owned by the Reber family. Originally the homestead of Jim Johnston and his wife Virginia, they bought the farm in 1960 and built a home on the property. In 2000, their son Joe set forward the farm to start what it is today. So Agritopia, it really encourages community. So it has really developed into a former farm into just a farm to table type of place to call home. What I really like about Agritopia are the homes themselves. They don't remind me of Arizona at all. Now that may be a con for some people, but honestly it reminds me of like the Chicago suburbs, like the older suburbs, the big front porches, backyards, the community, and I mean, I love that. Now your home prices are going to be a little bit more money in Agritopia compared to Power Ranch. Really, people don't sell their homes often in Agritopia either. But if you're looking for, open floor plans, large front porches, nice backyards, Agritopia is definitely a spot that I would check out. Now, one other great aspect of Agritopia is the businesses that are there. So you have Barn 1 that houses, I think, 12 different businesses, pizza, brewery, whatever it is you're kind of looking for in that angle. And they also have Joe's Farm Grill, which is definitely a must. You have to check out Joe's Farm Grill, even if you're not gonna move there, but we go there for lunch quite a bit. Now, Agritopia, they don't have the catch and release lakes, but there is a community pool. So if you don't have a pool in your backyard, at least you have the community pool, just one though. But again, you're dealing with the smaller footprint compared to Power Ranch. So there are 160 acres in Agritopia, 11 of which are farmland. And that is one thing I really love about Agritopia is it celebrates the community aspect and that farm to table type lifestyle. So if that's something you want to be around, be involved with, and it is just unique. It's not somewhere you normally see. And I think that's why it remains so popular is that community feeling. So whether you're looking for a spot in Agritopia or Power Ranch or anywhere in Arizona, let me know. My contact info is below. Hope you found this video somewhat informative. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I'll see you on the next one. Watch this video. It's Rich Brecklin with Real Broker.